Hello, Math 11 stats students, Fresno City College and Hoover High. I'm Mr. Heron, your City College instructor who did the video stuff, and Miss Oliva, of course, is your real teacher who's in person there with you in Hoover High. And so I just wanted to show you real quick about exams and how they're going to work. So if you go to assignments, well, actually, you know what? Let me go to the calendar first off, show you when the exams are coming. Here's the calendar on the homepage. Click on that. And this might change. I got to talk to Miss Oliva and make sure that it's all okay. But she did send me your calendar for the year, and I think it's mostly right. But we'll see. We'll see. If it changes, I'll let you know. But right now, it's exam number one is going to be next week, the 30th of Thursday, the 30th of January. Exam one. There's a retake. So notice every exam has a retake opportunity. Exam three, retake. Exam four, retake. Exam five, retake. Exam six, retake. Exam seven, retake. Exam 8 retake, etc., like that. So, um, there's that first off. Now let me go. That's when they're coming, so you know when they're coming. Now, what will you do on an exam? Well, exams must be taken in class. Those you cannot take at home because we want to make sure that you're Miss Oliva's watching you and you're not. The main thing is we got to make sure you're not using technology. You can use the computer, of course, this computer, but you can't go out to other websites is the thing. No other websites are allowed. So, and you can't use a cell phone because there's all those fancy math websites that'll just do everything, AI engines and all that. So we can't be doing that. So that's the only requirement. So you gotta take the exams in class where Miss Oliva will be watching you. And so we know you're not going out to other websites. But anyway, let me look at one of the exams. Here's exam number one, for example. Let me just click on exam number one. I click start. Here's what it's going to look like. Because you ready? Yeah, it's ready. And I go, okay, first question. See, there's a timer up here, 44 minutes. It starts at 45. It's like 44 minutes and 50 seconds left or whatever. So all the exams, you'll have 45 minutes to do them. They're going to vary in how many questions. And this one is 12. Most of them are like 10, 12, 15, I don't know. So this one's, what did I say, 12? So yeah, 12. Anyway, and it's asking me some questions here. Notice there's no video links, right? Because that was just for homework. So you got to answer I think it's an experiment and it's a no. And then you go, okay, next question. And I think it's that. All right, next question. And I think it's that one. All right, next question. And then I'm going to go A, B. That's all I really have time for. And then just keep on going cluster. All right. So you see, I'm just systematic. I'm just answering questions here, experimental and inferential. These are all multiple choice, aren't they? And I go next. Are they all multiple choice? Yeah, a lot. The first exam is mostly multiple choice. The other ones are not. Yeah, these are all just match them up kind of thing. The other exams will be numbers and calculations, but this first one's just kind of like concepts. It's like, all right, I did them all. And then once you're all done, you just come over here and go submit an end. And he goes, you ready? You have more time? Say, I got 43 minutes left. Yeah, I'm done. How'd I do? Did I do good? I did really bad. It's 26%. That's a big old F for Mr. Heron. So now, notice you can go to review. Click on review, and there's the answer keys. It'll tell you the right answer so you can look over your exam because you do have an opportunity to do the retake exam. So, yeah, so you can look it over. And now looking it over is great. So suppose you did bad on the exam like I did. This is what I want to show you. So there's how you take exams. Got to do those in class, and with Miss Oliva watching you. But anyway, what if you did kind of bad or you did mediocre, but you'd like to do even better on the retake? Because you can do the retake and there's no risk. The system will keep your highest score. So if you do worse in the retake, it'll just keep your first one. Hopefully, you do better in the retake, it'll keep that one. You get a higher score. But anyway, how would you study more? Because you think, well, yeah, just go to the review questions and you see the right answers. Yeah, it's going to but remember the exam, or I haven't told you, the exams are going to randomly pick problems from all the homework you did. It's randomly selecting problems. Be different every time you take it, different for every person taking the exam. It's randomly putting problems on there, but they're the exact same questions you did in the homework. Exactly the same, not at all different. There's just a million of them. It's randomly picking from those types of questions. So anyway, how could you study? What if you like look at this and go, yeah, I see the answer key. It says it's 0.9, but I don't really understand why. Now, of course, Miss Oliva is going to be your best resource. Ask Miss Oliva to go over your original exam with you, show you how to do these problems. That way, when you do the retake, you'll do better. But also, I can be a little bit of help on my videos. Let me show you. Here, now you think, well, there's no videos here. Right. The exams have no video links, right? Because you can't be watching videos when you're taking an exam. But here's what you could do if you're like, okay, I don't know how to do this dot, dot, dot question. I want to figure it out. Well, then go back to assignments. Watch. Go back to assignments and go back to practice exam number one. Now, I didn't even mention it. Here it is right here. Practice exam number one. It might be, if it's already past due, like it was due a couple days ago, you need to roll all the way to the bottom and go past due assignments. But wherever it is, go back to practice exam number one. Now, I haven't even done it, but usually you will have already done practice exam number one. And then just start going through till you see one with dots. Let me see. Because this thing has the videos. I don't see. There's some dots. See, there's some dots. And you can watch this little video right here, and it'll show you how to do stuff it does. There's me, right? Of course, Miss Oliva is going to be a super big help being right there in person, even more helpful. But there's my video help. You can go find a question that you think, well, I'm just going to hit jump. There's that one's not exactly the same as mine. Let me hit jump to answer. It says, okay. It gives me the right answer. Then I can say, give me a new one. There, that one's a lot like the one I had. So you see my point. The practice exams are literally exactly the same as the real exam, meaning they're picking problems randomly out of the exact same buckets as the real exam. So the practice exam is what you want to go back to, and those have all the videos. See, on the practice exams, I leave the video links there. They're not on the actual exams, right? Because you can't have videos on the actual exam, but go back to the practice exam. And even you might say, well, I already finished it. I don't want to wreck my score. It's totally fine. You can go back to the practice exam, and it'll ask you if you want to just practice. You just click, yeah, I just want to practice. Click that button. It'll say, are you sure? It's not getting any points. And you go, yeah, yeah, yeah. I just want to practice. If you've already got the points, I mean, just go back to the practice exam, go back to practice, and then find the questions you don't know how to do, and then just click the video link. And if you got this, you're like, oh, I want to try a different one. Jump to the answer, just jump to the answer, say, okay, give me a new one. Get a similar. There's another one of those. And then click on the video link, right? And jump to the answer. I want to see another one of those blue ones. Give me a new one. Get a similar. Yeah, there's one. Now you can watch the video on that one. And there I am talking about how you do that kind of question. All right, so there we go. So that's how you do well on exams. You take them the first time. Hopefully, first you do the practice exam. The practice exams are due before each of the exams. So do a good job on the practice exam. Ask for several questions. See how I can do question 10 lots of times and see the different types that might come on my actual exam number one. Do more and more and more of those practice exam questions to make yourself ready for the actual exam. Then take the actual exam. If you get a good score, great. If you get a bad score or something you're not happy about, come back to the practice exam, practice some more videos, check in with Miss Oliva, see what's going on there. You know where the calculator is as well, right? On the home page. Here's the online calculator. You can use that during the exam. That is definitely what you want to use during the exam. And you can use handheld calculator too, but this one will be super helpful. And then what else did I want to say? Oh, the notes. Yeah, right here on the notes. See this right here? Click on that. And then download this. Just click, sit all the way out. Just click download. So you came up over here. Click on it. There it is, Unit 1. This is for chapters 1, 12.1 and 2. There's a whole bunch of good information. You can use all the notes you want on the exams. Everybody hear me on that? You can use all the notes. You can use my printed. I would print out these notes, or maybe Miss Oliva probably will for you and give them to you. And then you can use your handwritten notes too. If you're writing down stuff, printed, handwritten, you can read math books for all I care. It's fine. Just you can't use technology. No AI engines, no math websites, but you can use all the printed because that's real life, right? Real life, people don't do math just like off the top of their head, right? They use resources. So you can use all the notes you want, all the math books you want. My notes will probably be the most helpful thing. And Miss Oliva, I'm sure will be bringing those to you. Use these to help yourself. Lots of good stuff in there. And probably write down the problems as you're doing homework. That'll help you also. So that's how you do well on exams. And I told you about the online calculator, the practice exams, and reviewing. Yep, there we go. I covered everything. All right. Hope that works well for you.